Hey, what's going on, guys? Christian Ramirez here, and coming to you in this video because I know off the bat you put in myofascia release, probably myofascia, basically myofascia. Okay, you probably if well before you start thinking it's myofascia pain on your end, you might want to rule out that there's any kind of blockage or other issues with your heart. Okay, um, so I'm go ahead and deliver some content with you guys. What I think is what's going on with me. Okay, it wasn't a full-on diagnosis of I'll have pains when I lose lack of sleep and under heavy stress because I work in the hospitality industry. Okay, and before the doctors were all like, "Oh, it's mitral valve prolapse, mitral valve prolapse." But then when I went to my doctor's visit recently, not it was pretty recent. The assistant nurse was doing like uh pressure point like massage release massages, and I wanted to, what I do is I do the because I'll have it in my chest, and then I'll when I feel it, I'll do the massage, and I notice it does make the pain subside and go away. So that being said, I actually wanted to go to the video on YouTube about it, and it's called. See, I think I put myofascia, myofascia, chest. I think it was chest. I think it was in there somewhere. The one that I thought was really really good. This one right here. This one was really good. It's only 4 minutes. I want to like watch this with you guys, and I'll talk to you what I go through.
This is the pectoralis major muscle and is the commonest cause of chest pain from trigger points. There are 5 trigger points in the pectoralis muscle, and the first sits right over the sternum itself. There's not a lot of muscle thickness here, and this causes pain over the center of your chest, often spilling to the other side. The second sits towards the bottom of the muscle, close to the nipple. The third sits a little bit higher in the center of the muscle, and the fourth sits in this little
where the X is right here. That would be like more like me, but it'll be like right there, like right where the X is. That's me, because it'd be like I'll be able to specifically base like it's right there, and I've been like I said, when I feel it, I press on the trigger point and I move. I press and I'll try to like depress, and you got to massage it with that like not too much force, but you do have to use your second hand to assist to relieve the pain, because it's nerve pain. That's what it is.
Depression.
And that nerve pain, scary. It's scary. It feels like you're having a heart attack. It's scary.
Below the clavicle, there's a little depression that most people have, and that's where the fourth lives. The fifth is in the free edge. So the pectoralis major muscle has a free edge like some other muscles in the body, and therefore the way to find this trigger is to stick your thumb underneath and squeeze. The triggers on the side of the pectoralis major muscle often refer pain down the inside of the arm. So to treat your own triggers, you will take your other hand and feel and search for areas which are painful. Once you've found a painful area, you press on that. Now sometimes you could use your other hand, so you could take your other hand just to support it, and you press down firmly enough to cause pain. Once you found the point and it's sore, you now reduce the pressure until there is no pain, but stay on that point, and then you gradually increase the pressure, staying below the pain threshold. While you're doing this, you're turning off the trigger, and you need to do this usually for between 90 and 120 seconds. Once you can push as hard as you like, that means you've turned that trigger off. You then put your attention to all the others, and once they're all switched off and your whole chest, all the triggers in your chest are quiet, you now, thank you, need to stretch the pectoralis major muscle. So now you need to stretch the muscle out to length. And the easiest way to do that is to lean your elbow against a wall, and then you just rotate your body forward, and as you go forward like this, the muscle stretches out. You can do this in a corner of a house. You can do this against the lintel of a door, pressing in. And so you come forward. As it stretches, take a deep breath in, hold for the count of 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. Don't breathe in, just rest a couple of seconds, and then keep stretching forward. Very good. And that will switch off the triggers. By stretching the muscle out to length, you make it less likely that they will recur, and will give you freedom in your chest. I just want to reiterate, very important.
He's about to say rule out the whole making sure you make sure there's no blockage and other things. He doesn't say that directly. He just says rule out anything with your heart. First, which I did. It seems like every time I go, they can't find anything. But it's like mystery diagnosis. It's there. So last visit, it was so funny because I exercise, right? And I used to exercise pretty heavy when I was younger, like heavier weight, like actually try to press heavier weight, free weight. Um, and I think I injured myself, and my doctor told, or the assistant doctor, should I said, I didn't actually see the doctor. The assistant came in, and she was like, she pinpointed it right away. Told me to look up articles on it, looked up articles on it, and I am convinced because she did the massage right in my chest, and I was like, didn't think she'd even find anything, but she knew how to press, so she gave it some force. Not like didn't hurt me. I was like, oh, right there. She hit the spot, and she knew like that's what it was because she's an athlete as well, or was more very active with athletes. She said athletes get it, whether it's other sports or actual weightlifting. In my case, the athletic stuff was weightlifting. It was natural bodybuilding, and I remember I think like the heaviest I tried. I think I tried moving. I know this is light to you guys. I'm not as strong as most of you guys, but anyhow, naturally I tried moving 225 pounds free weight on a bench press. I think I injured something and it never healed right. And since '04, it's been like this thing is like it triggers when I don't have rest, when I don't sleep good, and I'm under heavy stress. Those two right there, it's like guaranteed every time. It's guaranteed um, chest pain, and I feel like I'm having a heart attack at my job, especially. When I'm well rested, um, I feel like it feels like it's not there. But now I've learned about these massage techniques. Like you got to you actually have to move it because it moves around. Is what my doctor says. It moves around the trigger point. This guy's going in deeper. This video is if you've ruled out that it is blockage or anything. Well, I did the stress test. I did everything related to the stress test and all like that. I mean, it wasn't like hard. They get your heart up to 160 beats a minute, and then they get you hop on the table with the ultrasound contraption. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get with you. If you have a chest pain, um, and you've already ruled out the whole anything with your heart, like blockage with your heart, but it's chest pain, and you know you've been an athlete in the past, like weightlifting especially, because you can injure yourself when you go heavy and it don't heal correctly. Even my cardiologist felt that way too. He was like, he thinks it's skeletal, and I think now I am convinced it's skeletal, and it's not nothing directly with the heart. It just feels like a heart attack, and it's scary. I get it. So yeah, guys. Definitely. You already saw me search for video. Just found a video. It's this video right here. Trigger point release. Probably have that in the or in the comments. Link in the description. Go ahead, watch the video. It's 4 minutes. Um, but it's probably what's going on with you if you've seen this video for myofascial chest pain. How to deal with it. I've noticed that when it flares up, um, first of all, you got to make sure you're resting good, guys. Especially if you're middle age, make sure you're getting your rest. So yeah, that being said, greatly appreciate if you like the video. It helped the channel grow tremendously. And to subscribe to the channel and tick that bell icon. Chris Ramirez saying I am out, you guys.